Imagine seeing an eclipse. Not from Earth, but in space, crafted by two satellites flying in perfect formation. Or picture the sun's long hidden poles revealed for the first time, with telescopes aimed above its blazing equator. And if that doesn't spark wonder, consider this. We just discovered the most ancient galaxy yet, born just 280 million years after the Big Bang. Let's dive into what the cosmos revealed this week. Proba 3's first artificial solar eclipse. In a masterpiece of celestial engineering, ESA's Proba 3 mission executed the first ever artificial eclipse in space. Two satellites, flying just 150 meters apart, aligned so one blocked the sun's disk, while the other captured stunning images of the corona, usually drowned out by its brilliance. These coronagraph-like snapshots peel back the veil on mysteries like why the corona is millions of degrees hotter than the sun's surface. It's like creating your own eclipse, and not once every few years, but every approximately 19.6 hours. This impressive feat not only unlocks a scientific goldmine, but also validates Europe's precision in formation flying technology. Solar Orbiter reveals the sun's south pole. Just days ago, Solar Orbiter tilted its orbit 17 degrees out of the ecliptic and captured humanity's first ever images of the sun's south pole. Previously, the poles were only seen by Ulysses, and that mission carried no imaging tools. Now, with telescopes on board, we're witnessing magnetic structures and solar wind origins never observed before. This is revolutionary. Polar Doppler data could radically transform our models of how solar wind streams outward, influencing space weather here on Earth. And this is just the beginning. Solar Orbiter is still climbing, promising even clearer polar views later in its mission. Punch captures coronal mass ejections in action. The Punch constellation, four spacecraft working as a virtual eye, sent us breathtaking footage of CMEs bursting beyond the sun's corona. One wide-field imager even caught a CME heading right at the camera, with Jupiter, Venus and Orion all painting the backdrop. Like witnessing a cosmic thunderstorm from space. By revealing these eruptions in multiple views at once, Punch helps us understand how solar outbursts propagate, which is critical for forecasting space weather that can disrupt satellites and power grids. Webb plus Chandra uncover the green monster in Cassiopeia A. Astronomers have paired JWST's infrared vision with Chandra's X-ray insight to take a deep look at Cassiopeia A's green monster, a mysterious structure in this supernova remnant. This composite image layers Chandra blue, Webb RGB, Hubble red-white, and Spitzer data, creating a visually stunning multispectral portrait of stellar death. It's like seeing a 3D sculpture of exploded star debris, showing filaments, shockwaves, and tiny clumps of heavy elements. At once artful and enlightening, it helps us understand how supernovae seed the galaxy with the raw materials for new stars and even planets. Webb discovers the most ancient galaxy yet, MOMZ-14. Webb has shattered records again. Astronomers have now spotted MOMZ-14, the earliest galaxy ever seen, forming just 280 million years after the Big Bang. To put that in perspective, sharks have existed longer on Earth. This cosmic miracle pushes back the frontier of observable history, helping us see the universe's infancy at unprecedented clarity. Each photon from MOMZ-14 traveled nearly 13.5 billion years, and as it reaches us now, it's rewriting our cosmological timelines. If you're loving this cosmic deep dive, tap that like and subscribe. We've got more space mysteries unfolding all month, so join us and stay starstruck. If you're loving this cosmic deep dive, tap that like and subscribe. We've got more space mysteries unfolding all month, so join us and stay starstruck. Axiom Mission 4, the private flight to the ISS. Axiom Mission 4, a historic commercial flight carrying astronauts from the US, India, Poland and Hungary, including Peggy Whitson, was slated for launch June 22nd on a Falcon 9 to join the ISS crew. But just hours before liftoff, NASA stood down to inspect a lingering pressure signature in the ISS's Zvezda module, deferring to Roscosmos for ongoing evaluations. This mission represents the new era of commercial human spaceflight, private missions raising the bar on global collaboration. Once cleared, AX-4 will carry 4 unique perspectives into orbit, from veteran Peggy Whitson to India's Shubhanshu Shukla, and European astronauts from Hungary and Poland. June skywatching, Mars, Venus, Regulus, and the summer solstice. June's sky show keeps delivering. On June 16th to 17th, Mars passed just half a degree from Regulus, about as close as the full moon, offering a dazzling duo visible through binoculars. On June 19th, the third quarter moon rose near Saturn before dawn, and on June 22nd, a delicate crescent moon and dazzling Venus united in the early morning sky, an ethereal sight for dedicated stargazers. And don't forget, June 20th marked the summer solstice, Earth's longest, highest path around the sun. These planetary dances remind us that the cosmos isn't just out there, it's happening above our heads every night. ESA and NASA Greenlight LISA construction. In a milestone for gravitational wave astronomy, ESA, OHB System, and Thales Alenia signed contracts this June to commence industrial construction of LISA, the space-based gravitational wave observatory slated for a 2035 launch. Despite potential US budget hurdles, Europe is forging ahead. With NASA contributing critical lasers and telescopes, LISA will open a new cosmic sense, detecting space-time ripples from black hole mergers and cosmic strings. Imagine hearing the universe's deepest bass and uncovering secrets hidden to light alone. Mind stretch recap. So this week, we witnessed humanity bending orbits to mimic an eclipse in space, peered at the sun's poles, never before seen, chased coronal ejections, teamed Webb with Chandra to reveal ghostly stellar remains, glimpsed the universe's earliest galaxy, experienced the tension of private spaceflight waiting for clearance, tracked planets dancing under dawn skies, and celebrated the birth of LISA's next-gen observatory. Each of these stories is a chapter in the ongoing cosmic tale we're living through. And every time you tuck into the night sky, you are sharing a moment with discoveries spanning light years. Viewer challenge. Tonight, look up at the crescent moon near Venus, knowing that as you gaze, there are satellites sculpting shadows, observatories unveiling poles, and telescopes reaching billions of years back. Thanks for joining Cosmopulse's Celestial Roundup. If this voyage through space stirred your wonder, drop a comment with which story blew your mind. Hit like and subscribe to stay on our orbital path. See you under the stars.